Hello. Are you looking forward to the day when your child can go to a regular school and get educated with other children of the same age? I'm sure you are. This is a very important day and a milestone in every child's life to go to a regular school, right? This is also very exciting for most of the children and their parents. I'm aware that for you, it's the result of hard work with these children for a long time. I'm starting a series on school readiness. In this, I will give you a lot of tips, practical tips, on how to help your child so that how to prepare your child to school so that your child is more confident, more comfortable, and more happy to go to school. I will also talk about some practical tips for the teachers, which you can share with them so that they know how to manage a child with cochlear implant in the class. The child has to learn many concepts and skills before we put the child into the regular school. There are certain resources available on our website which are can be freely downloaded, and you can go through those. They are very simple. The important or the basic one what I can talk about today is starting school checklist. So this is the one which is starting school skills checklist. So what skills the child needs? There is a checklist. There are boxes which you can go on doing tick marks saying that this is achieved, and this has to be worked on. So all skills are given here in details. These are not sequential. So remember, you don't have to do first this, then this, then this. They're all into parallel development. So starting with colors. Okay. We say that your child should be able to know the names of the basic colors and recognize the basic colors. Now, which are basic colors? Red, blue, yellow, green, right? Also, your child should be able to do coloring in a boundary, not going beyond the line. So, you will be checking the motor control of the child. That will help in writing because that's a pre-writing skill. Then coming to shapes, your child should know basic shapes again, which are the basic shapes 3 or 4: circle, triangle, square, rectangle. Then in numbers, the child should be able to say in sequence numbers 1 to 10. Then the child has to remember what comes after what number. Also the number value. Now when the child is reciting 1 to 10, that's a rote counting. It's called rote counting. The child should be able to know the number value. How do you check the number value? It's like you put 3 objects in a group, 5 objects in another group, and you give 2 cards in which written 3, in the other one it's written 5. And the child has to put the 3-digit card next to the 3 objects group and the 5-digit card next to the group of 5 objects. So the child has the number value. Same way when you ask, give me 3 beads, the child should be able to count and give you 1, 2, 3 and not 4 and stop after 3. Then you know they have the value. Coming to alphabets, your child should be able to recognize the alphabets and even recognize his or her own name. The child should be able to know the initial sounds also of the objects with the alphabets. For example, B for bus, D for dog. The child can say that and recognize those consonants of D and G and V. The child should be able to recognize the name. Coming to reading, writing, the child should be able to read and understand the digits. Read and understand the name, her or his own name. Read and understand some of the alphabets. In writing, the child should be able to write some digits, some phoneme sounds, and his or her own name, not beyond that. Coming, what else we have? We have about independence. Now we are talking about the skills. The child should be able to be independent before the child goes to school. Child should be able to dress up herself, eat food herself, pack the bag herself, take care of her toys and her things herself. So the child has to be independent. Also, about books. The child should be interested in books, and your child should even ask for books, ask for story reading. This goes without saying that you will first have to read storybook every day to the child so that the child starts doing that, correct? And the child should also see you holding a book and reading, because that is modeling and the child will imitate you. If the child has never seen you with any book or any print material, but always on the mobile or the TV, what do you expect from the child? Your child will also prefer mobile and TV and never a book. So introduce the child to the books, do modeling, create the child's interest in books, create the child's interest in stories. That will help in academically later on, because we are preparing for literacy development before we put the child into a regular school, right? Also, the child should know about the device, what the child is wearing. What is the name of the device? What is the function of the device? What are the parts of the device? What is the model of the device? Make your child understand all this. And above all, your child should be able to explain to others why is she or he wearing this device and how does it help him or her to listen. So the child has developed self advocacy before we put the child into a regular school. Your child should be able to play with other children, speak to other people, make more friends, do the teamwork, take part in dance and music and singing and sports. Then the child is ready for school. So we have to develop all these skills. Above all, most important skill is child should be a good listener. Whether you're talking to the child or not, the child should be listening. Your child should listen without you calling his or her name or without pointing to your ears. So when you're talking to your child should be listening, understanding. You give commands, instructions, the child should be able to follow. If the child is a good listener, the child will learn in the school and be a part of the team of with other children. Otherwise, the child will have problem. The child should know about academic language, social language. We will talk about it later. So, anything else you want to know? Please follow the next episode. We will go in details. Thank you.